Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Teratai. My student ID number is 2103050014. I will explanation about the debating is a good thing to improve your English skills. Which is usually based on a topical issue. There is a given time as a limit. Debating in English is a great way to improve your speaking skills and greatly enhance the experience of developing compelling arguments. In the end of debating, gradually you will understand that the natural point of view in a how to learn English debate. Then, if you want to become a debating expert, how do you learn? There are several techniques for learning English debate. 1. Speed. In early session, it is important to speak at a fast enough pace to sound intelligent and to give yourself time to say what you want. Usually in a debate, given a time limit, but still use the right speed so that it is easy for the audience and judge to understand to anything. In debating, not only facial expressions support the delivery of arguments, but also the tone used when speaking is just as important. Use a variety of tones to sound interesting. Listening to a flat tone for the whole presentation is pretty boring, isn't it? 3. Volume. Adjusting the volume is also important. To win a debate, you don't always have to speak loud and clear. There are times when you speak slowly but clearly to emphasize something, because the benchmark for this volume is so that everyone in the room can hear your voice clearly. 4. Clarity. The aspect of clarity in debating is also important, not only loud but clear message to the audience. Even the ability to express briefly and clearly a problem that is complex is the essence of debate. You know? Usually the main reason debaters start to sound unclear is because they have lost the direction of the message that they want to carry. So the important thing is to keep talking. It is also important to keep it simple. While long words may sound clever, they can also be difficult for the audience to understand. 5. Use of notes and eye contact. In debating, may take notes. Maybe you are also curious. Well, in the action of the debate, you are allowed to take notes, because notes are very important to record the essence of the argument of the debaters as material to respond. However, arguments must be concise and well structured to be effective. When writing notes for rebuttals in debates, it's usually better to use a separate sheet of paper so you can jot down the details of what the other speaker said and then write an outline draft onto the actual notes you'll be using. A contact with the audience is someone to process ways of thinking quickly. In the brain of someone who is debating using language that he doesn't normally use in everyday life. There is a process of back and forth translation that takes time. If he is not used to it, the good news is that if these activities continue to be practiced, the brain will become active and calm. English debating demands quick things. Debating using English requires someone to process ways of thinking quickly. Here's our benefit of English debate. 1. Be open-minded. Be open-minded. The first benefit one can get when joining an English debate community is being an open-minded person. Open-mindedness is a part of a growth mindset, open to new concepts or ideas, new points of view in looking at an event, and so on. In an English debate, there are usually two teams, namely the pro team and the contra team. For example, in a debate that raised the topic of being late for school, the pro team saw from an objective perspective that being late for school was against the rules no matter what. Meanwhile, the contra team who looked at the subjective side argued that being late to school could be tolerated. For example, the condition of the student body was not conducive. Each team defended their argument in English. The more often you actively participate in English debate, the mind becomes open to new differences and perspectives. Try English debate if you want to be an open-minded person. To improve English language skill for sure in the English debate. The language used is of course English, regardless of the accent used. Apart from speaking English, the participant also wrote and listened to argument, both for their teammates and opponents. In the English debate activity, reading, listening, speaking, and writing skills are honed. So the English debate can really be used as a learning method to improve our English speaking skills. 3. How make the right decision. One of the skills that can be trained from English debate is making a decision in a relatively short time, starting from a swearing or refuting simple to complex argument. Whatever the form of the decision, the English debate provides a trial opportunity to train the mind to make quick and correct decision. Because every decision has a basis for rational thinking. As the name implies, English debate really trains you to debate, argue. So it's not just talking without a basis for things. There are mutually agreed rules and procedures. And last, accustomed to public speaking during an English debate, each speaker is given relative short time to present their argument, both individually and in group. Usually, the time given is 7 minutes 20 seconds. The duration of 7 minutes and 20 seconds will seem very long for some people who are not used to speaking in public. Added to this is the feeling of inferiority that is increasingly intimidation because there are educators who both observe and evaluate. Even so, many people witness the English debate. Therefore, the skills of speaking in front of crowd are getting better and better over time because they will become accustomed and training by participating in this English debate. Sorry, not less. There is any number 5, develop critical mindset. English debate trains students to think critically in looking at a problem. An argument will be considered strong if it has reason and supporting evidence. As discussed in the first point, each student is positioned to be a supporter or opponent of argument raised. They are required to defend an argument from various issues, look for rebuttal, why their argument is true with supporting evidence. In everyday life, English debate has an impact on students who are more carefully in assessing a problem that arises. Does this make sense? Can it be trusted, or is it just a sensation? Okay, maybe that's all from me. Thank you for your attention, and I'm sorry, forgive me if I make a wrong. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.